And we are back at Up North on 4. Today we are joined with Kirk Schlenz, who is a veteran. And Kirk, thank you so much for coming on here and joining us here today.
Well, thank you. This is an honor.
And Kirk, it's an honor to have you here because you have a boat, right? And you are donating it.
Correct.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're donating it to Camp American Legion. A friend of mine and his family were selling their cabin, and they didn't want it. Nobody could use it anymore. So I bought it, and then when he found out what I was doing with it, he wouldn't only let me pay for half of it. And that's the Larrabee family out of Racine, Wisconsin. And we're donating it to their Camp American Legion and Jim Clement, the camp director. And I've got a list of so many people that participated in such a short amount of time. It's just fantastic.
But it started with the Larrabee family who said, we're going to charge you only half for this because we want the money to go to a great cause.
Exactly.
And what is that cause again? Camp
American Legion, for all the vets and their families that are there for a period of time to recover from whatever they need to recover from.
Yeah, and this all happens, the presentation's actually next week, I believe, correct?
Correct, on Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Okay, and do you know who's coming to join you there?
Rachel Lang from Tom Tiffany's from Washington, D.C. is coming in to be at the show.
Right. How's that feel?
I'm tickled to death.
Yeah.
So it's just, we need to concentrate more on veterans and helping veterans. It's very important. They've given their all, their honor, you know, their trust, and always faithful. It's just a great thing.
Yeah.
And this presentation will be held for how long and where on Tuesday?
Well, from what I gather, it'll be at Camp American Legion, and it will be an hour or less, I hope. I guess I'm supposed to be the first one to ride on pontoon.
Oh, okay. So you'll be on it, right?
Yeah, well, they're going to take it around and put it in the water. And then get a last ride, I guess.
But this is so creative. You know, it's one of those things where you don't often think of that, right? You bought a boat. You bought a boat, right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, well, I can use, you know, the proceeds from this. I don't really need the boat, right?
Well, I couldn't use it anyway.
Yeah, and then, I mean, obviously you're a veteran and you know where this money can go, and there are probably people who are less fortunate than you are, who are veterans, who could use this money to improve their quality of life. And so we try as a show to kind of have veterans on as much as we can and highlight their purposes. But a lot of times you're right, they get, I wouldn't say ignored, but kind of the attention isn't put on them like it's supposed to be. Correct. So we appreciate this. This is great. So once again, it's on Monday. You're donating the boat. Camp American Legion will most likely sell the boat for the proceeds, right? Is that what's going to happen, do we think?
No, they're going to use the boat. I guess the whole thing goes to them.
Okay, very cool.
And everybody that's participated in it from well, my neighbors, Don Fields and Jim Akins. Mike Lynn did all the exterior posters around with all 6 branches of service, Camp American Legion on the door, and then American Legion flags down the sides.
Very cool.
So the whole outside is, and then the leather next to the north came and helped do all the cleaning from all the benches. And
so many people.
Yeah.
What a great town.
Lakeland Hardware.
All of them.
Laser Innovations from Woodruff, Daryl Kalt, the Disabled Veterans Event Coordinator.
Well, we will look into the camera and thank all of them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We got to take a quick break, but thank you very much for what you're doing. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.